YouTube, this is going to be a short one, but a sweet one. Nice, simple haircut, but it's going to come out real clean. Let's stay to the end so you guys can see how I did it and how it's going to come out. So first things first, this is a more coily hair texture. So first things first, you want to brush all the hair down and comb all the hair out that you will be cutting or cutting into, just to make it an easier process. To now jump into this taper, it's just going to be a low. I'm not going to say a low taper. I want to say more of a mid taper, because the blend is more of in the middle of the temple area. So we're going to do our bald guideline first. And because he's light skinned, we're going to use that shaver at the bottom of the taper, just so I can give it that extra little pop at the bottom. And right here, I am using the Chameleon Low Pros, okay? I don't know if these are out yet, but I did get mine from thebarberplug.com, okay? So if they are out, you guys can get them at thebarberplug.com and use my code WavyKid at checkout. And I'm basically just doing my steps with this taper, using these clippers, these colorful clippers. I did my lever open, did my one guard open. Now I'm going to debulk and cut into that bulk, that nappy bulk at the top. After that, I did some freehand trimming. Then I used my one guard open. Now I'm using my zero closed. Going to do some detail work, the lever open, and then I'm going to take that bottom guideline out with the lever closed. So now I'm using my Onyx gel rails. I don't know if these are out yet either, okay? But if they're out, go on thebarberplug.com, use my code WavyKid at checkout. If they're not out, that's where you're going to get them when they come out, okay? Just be on the lookout. But on the back, I'm doing the same exact steps. I'm just trying to mold the steps to the back of the head shape, because you have more room, more space to stretch your blends and open up your guidelines, so it should be easier in the back than it is on the sides. And guys, if you guys are going to the LV Barber Expo, man, I will be there in Vegas, okay? I feel like this expo is going to be huge, bro. I feel like a lot of people is going to be going. If you guys are not going, okay? First of all, why aren't you going to these events? You need to come to these events, okay? Second of all, bro, we're going to be in Vegas, bro. It's Vegas. Come on, bro. Y'all not finna miss out on a big barber show, you know what I'm saying? And miss out on going to Vegas, bro. Y'all wildin'. Okay, come out, come have fun, you know what I'm saying? Catch a vacation, as well as connect with other, influencers and creators in this industry, man. I'm telling y'all, it'll change y'all whole outlook on the way this barber industry is if you come out to these shows. So now to start the lineup behind the ear, first thing I usually do is I try to get the hair to blend in while combing it down, so before I can cut it. I usually like to lower the hair behind the ear so it can last longer, and it can kind of add a little bit of a transition from the back taper to the side taper. Plus, when the hair gets super long, it won't be all over my client's ear, okay? So I usually do that with the one guard open. Now I'm just lining it up using my Cocoa trimmers. You guys can get this at The Barber Plug. They are restocked. TheBarberplug.com. Use my code WavyKid at checkout, man. I'm plugging y'all in, but we don't call him The Barber Plug for no reason, okay? He got everything y'all need, and you can just use my code. It'll take some money off, so y'all not paying full price, okay? Listen, help me, help you, help yourself, all right? So now to jump into this front lineup, okay, my client has some high corners, okay? The corners are really thinning. So the way I usually cut his hair, I usually lower the front so we can kind of bring it to where it looks like the front lineup is lower than it really is. And then we have to push that front back, the middle part, a little bit so we can give him somewhat of a symmetrical line, because if we don't, it won't be symmetrical at all. It will kind of give him like a U-shape hairline, and he does not want that, okay? Especially because his head shape doesn't really match it. So we do have to push the front back in order to make everything else naturally crispy. But this is a loyal client. He's definitely satisfied every time. Now it's time to add some enhancements. I'm not really adding too much enhancements, but the enhancement that I am using is going to appear shiny just because I have great lighting behind or in front of him, but behind me. Because I have great lighting, it's going to appear shiny, okay? Like if you used to see my client outside, the enhancement would be like more of a matte look. I can't really help how my lighting is in my studio because I need it bright, okay? I need to see. My camera needs to see. I am using Tune 45 no drip. Get that at tune45.com. Use my code WavyKid at checkout, man. I'm plugging y'all in. Go cop.